Hi everybody, this is Kai today. I'm going to talk about some new Pacific Rim merchandise information. We have two new news about merchandise about Pacific Rim, both being made by NECA. But first, let's talk about the prehistoric news, and that is the reveal of the massive 18-inch Knifehead action figure. And oh boy, these pictures look awesome and depict a very spectacular figure. So first, let's talk about the pictures. There's around 6 pictures. 3 of them talking or showing. Excuse me, not talking. 3 of them showing the box art, and the other 3 showing the figure itself. So yeah, first of all, we have this picture, which most likely has been seen for a long time already. So yeah, first we see a frontal view of the box. It says light up eyes and mouth on the left corner, while on the right corner it says nearly 20 inches tall. Then it says Kaiju Knifehead in big letters in the front, and then Pacific Rim, of course, in the bottom. Next picture, we see the side view of the box. We see Knifehead on the other side with this blue skin. I mean, it's not literally blue skin, but they added some blue in his skin. And you see his lines activated, and he looks one heck of a spectacular figure. Next shot, you see a back view of the box arts. And we actually see Gypsy Danger punching Knifehead in toy form, of course. And in the right hand corner, it says over 25 points of articulation, excuse me. And then right here you see selection of figures you can grab for yourself. Those being Gypsy Danger, Striker Eureka, Crimson Typhoon, Battle Damage Gypsy Danger, Cuddy Tango, Sherna Alpha, Leatherback, Battle Damage Knifehead. And these 2 last ones are the most interesting. So we have Skana, which we've seen a bunch of pictures, plenty of pictures. And now we see our first look on Axehead. We see Axehead right here. That's our first glimpse at Axehead. Probably not our first glimpse because probably other figures that have the selection in the back also show Axehead as well. But right here we see Axehead, and he doesn't look too different compared to Trespasser. First of all, he has a different color scheme, of course. It seems like, I can't really tell because the picture is very tiny. Probably I'll do a zoom up on the video itself whenever I edit it, because right now I'm recording it. But I really cannot really tell anything else. Probably the backpack or the shell on its back is probably gonna be different, because from the concept art of Axehead, it was actually the sail was pointing back, while the original the final Trespasser that was shown in the Pacific Rim film, of course, was actually pointing forward. So I think that's going to be one of the differences too. But anyway, now let's get into the topic. Next picture shows a figure. That's what I meant to say. But wow, this figure looks spectacular. Look at all that magnificent detail, the yellow marks all over the place. And man, those teeth are sharp. They look very creepy. They kind of remind me of that of a goblin shark. But I think that's what Knifehead was actually based off of. So very nice. And then we see some 2 little pictures on the side right here, and this one picture, which is kind of weird. We actually see Knifehead with its lights on and the eyes. Wow, very nice. And you see the beautiful mouth inside of the mouth. Next picture, we actually see a size comparison between the 18-inch Knifehead and the Battle Damage Knifehead that NECA has been releasing. And I believe that Knifehead was actually a deluxe, but it was just 7 inches or something around there. And it looks like the 18-inch Knifehead towers over the Battle Damage Knifehead, like, by a lot. Wow, this figure looks very nice. And then right here we see a frontal view of the comparison between the Battle Damage Knifehead and the 18-inch Knifehead. And wow, that creepy face of his, of 18-inch Knifehead. Wow, looks very creepy. You know, I can't wait to put it on my shelf, because I'll admit that I don't have the 18-inch Gypsy Danger for 2 reasons. One reason, too big for my shelf. I mean, even though Jack Pacific is bigger, I actually did had a little bit of space for that one, weirdly. And second of all, it cost too much. If it was a little bit less the money, which I think this one's actually going to be less, because this one costs, I think, $180, but other retailers are doing it for less amount of money, which is awesome. But anyway, the Gypsy Danger. But if it was less, and if I did have space, then I will definitely get it. But yeah, that's the frontal view. Very nice. This figure's going to be spectacular. And it's, I think NECA mentioned that this 18-inch Knifehead figure is going to be shipped. I think it's scheduled for shipping in June for around $180, as I mentioned. So I hope I can get this figure. I hope I can. But yeah, that's one of the new information. Next video, I'll talk about the other merchandise information about Pacific Rim that NECA has made. And the other one is actually new. It's not prehistoric, it's not old, it's actually new from what I know. But anyways, and for this video, subscribe, like, and comment. This is Another Kaiju signing out.